Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, it is dark in here. Let me just open my curtains. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So I made a boo-boo actually. I sent out the Zoom link and I'm not on Zoom today. I'm on StreamYard. So yeah. total mistake. So there might be some ladies, Nikki, I don't know if you're on here yet, but there might be some ladies that are trying to get into Zoom when I'm not on Zoom. Yeah, totally forgot I was using a completely different platform today. So say hello as you're hopping on. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. And we're going to get started in just a moment. I want to make sure that I can go live. Not live. Can I share my screen? Present. Pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Oh, hello. Thank you. Okay. So I haven't used StreamYard in so long, so thank you for bearing with me. Apologies for those that might miss out on the first part because I've sent you to Zoom. Just total mistake on my part there, human error. Okay, so what I'm going to do while we wait for the ladies to catch up and hop on Zoom, I'm going to pull us a card. Then we're going to get into the training. Then at the end of today's call, we're going to get into the animal spirit medicine and animal spirit guide healings. Hi, Julie. How are you, darling? Beautiful. Okay, let's pull a card. So this is collectively for all of you that are going to be seeing this now and in the next few days because the replay is coming down in 72 hours, okay? So just calling in a collective team of spirit guides, angels, loved ones, any other beings of the light who wish to come through and give us all a message today, especially as it pertains to this new moon in Pisces energies and awakening your wildest imaginings. What would you like us to know? Wild woman. How can it get any more perfect than that? Okay, I'm going to read you the invitation from the wild woman. I'm so jealous, Julie. It's going to be like 42 degrees Celsius here, which is super hot. It's really, really hot. Okay, the invitation, oh no. There we go. The invitation from the wild woman is when the wild woman comes dancing into your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage in the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The wild woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself, and let the great spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. Okay, the whole vibe of today is awakening to your wildest imagining. So let's get into the energy before we start the class, then we'll get into the clearing. What is that for you? If you could awaken your wildest imaginings this year, what would that actually be? What would you create? What would you be doing in your life or your business? Okay, and I'm going to give you a moment. Hey, Brianna. Julie, I would trade you for snowy weather anytime. I love the cold. Okay, and I'm going to test and see if I can share my screen here because this is new to me. So just bringing up the energy, awakening to your wildest imaginings. What is that? And what I'm going to ask you to do throughout this whole class is if you find yourself thinking, I can't do that, that's not for me, or you have a fear around that, pop it in the chat because I'm going to be clearing those beliefs live at the end of our call today. All right. Share screen, that looks simple enough. Hello, Belle. I want that one. Awesome. So I won't be able to see your comments while I am sharing, but I'll certainly check in once I stop the share and when we are about to get into the clearing, so I can see what beliefs you've got coming up that we can clear today on the call using very specific sacred light technologies. Okay, let's get into it. I really want to share with you today and sort of activate this within you, how to live your purpose, shine your light, and become a global spiritual leader without going broke. And that is very specific for a very specific reason. I'm going to share with you why in just a moment. Okay, so research reveals that less than 12% of entrepreneurs are making $10,000 a month. Okay, only 24% are making $5,000 or more a month. Just 2.4% are making $50,000 or more a month, and less than 1% are making $100K a month. That's the 1% we hear about. Okay, why am I sharing this with you? It is not to disempower you at all. It is actually the opposite. All right. So I surveyed literally hundreds of women in surveys, on calls, on polls, hundreds of women, and these were the main beliefs coming up for you ladies, preventing you from actually creating those high figure months. All right, I never figure out how to make money doing what I love. I'm scared I'll fail and lose everything. And if any of these are resonating, please let me know, because we want to clear these today. I'm scared I'll be judged and persecuted for showing who I really am. I don't want to be seen as wrong or fake. I'm worried I'm just wasting my time. And I don't want to die not having lived and shared my purpose. That to me is the big one. That's a big, big fear there, right? Let me know if any of those resonate with you, or if it started to stir up other fears and beliefs for you around creating a real impact, doing what you love while sharing your gifts, because I find there's always a bit of mixed up, muddled up energy in there. Okay, so what if you really could change this around? And I'm going to share with you exactly what I did to completely change my life around. What if you did have a magic wand? What if you could awaken your wildest imaginings this year? What would that do for you and your loved ones? What would that do for your business and your life? Like, truly, we're in a really beautiful energetic space right now to bring this energy up with the new moon in Pisces. So let's do that. It's extra potent today. And I'd love to install these beliefs into you today to make them even more real, okay? So the harsh truth is, for most spiritual women in business, we're feeling unaligned with marketing. Let me know if that's you. You aren't making any real kind of money, not the money you want to be making. You're deathly afraid of failing. You might be overwhelmed by doing all the things required to run a successful business and have blocks around making money using your gifts. Let me know if that's you, and I'll tell you that I experienced all of these at one time, okay? So I want to share with you today how I've truly come from, poverty, like real poverty, into living my purpose every day, owning a six-figure business. Okay, my first six-figure year was during the pandemic. I raised a special needs child. There is no rhyme or rhythm to when he's going to have a good day or a bad day, or even moment in a day. And that can be extremely difficult. So my goal for you personally today is that if you're new in business, you're going to learn how to make money by shining your light and living your purpose, okay? And if you're established in business, I'm hoping that you'll get a fresh new perspective on this. And remember, at the end of the call, we're going to be doing some really beautiful clearings, Okay. I'm also going to be sharing with you how to make money without spending money, how to stop the fear of failure, blocking your next level of success, and why the world needs you right now. Okay. I want to get through this part quickly because I know a lot of you already know my story, but there are also some newbies in here. So I am going to go through this just so you can see I've been there, okay? And I truly understand the process of transformation. I was a chronic drug addict. I was homeless. I was in a toxic, very volatile relationship, living in fear, panic, and desperation. I literally went to sleep and woke up and lived with a feeling of dread in the pit of my stomach every single day. I was having panic attacks all the time, thinking I was dying. I was deeply depressed, and there was literally no light at the end of the tunnel for me. I lost my children. This is a photo of, it's one of the only photos I have left actually when we were living in the car at the time. I lost my nursing and midwifery registration due to my addiction. I was incarcerated, and I truly felt like a useless human being. Yeah, purposeless, and I felt soulless, actually soulless, completely and utterly empty. 2014, I went into recovery. 2015, my recovery catapulted me into a spiritual awakening. And that is when everything changed for me. After my awakening, coming into recovery, I started piecing my life back together and my family. I got my midwifery registration back, and I met my soulmate. And this was all really amazing. I felt so good about myself, but there was still something nagging at me, and it was my soul. And she was telling me, this isn't it. This was actually a part of a bigger journey that I didn't even understand at the time. So I just kept following these little whispers. Okay, so I became a Reiki master. I became a quantum Reiki grandmaster. I became a meditation teacher. I taught children for a little while. I became a happiness life coach, a mindset coach, a launch strategist because I love launching. And I'm in the middle of studying a doctorate of metaphysical science currently. So a couple of years into recovery, I opened my business. I started off as a healer. Like I said, I kept getting these nudges to go bigger and go wide. So I did that. I just followed those nudges. But after a couple of years, I was like, okay, well, cool, but this isn't really working. So I started learning about energy and blocks and beliefs, and I was following all the gurus at the time. I worked with multiple healers, coaches, and mentors because I knew that I needed something, okay, to make this work, and I wasn't going to give up. So I kept clearing blocks as they surfaced. I still clear blocks to this day, still check in. Okay, what have I got to clear? What is it now? Let's keep going. And I was following the trends. I was following, all the things. And I was like, something's got to give here, right? Let me know if you ever reached that point. Something's got to give. This has got to work because I know that this is bigger than me, right? And that's when I realized that I needed to embody more divine masculine energy into my business. I was all divine feminine and flow and intuition, but there was nothing, I didn't have that divine masculine, right? I had beliefs around divine masculine. Well, at the time, I thought it was just toxic masculinity. It was just all beliefs. It was a part of my journey. I learned how beautiful and powerful it is to mix soul and strategy. Oh my God, it changes everything. And that all of these soul nudges were leading me into the perfect direction for success, which is where I sit before you all today, okay? Finally, for the last couple of years, like I said, I've been able to have consistent 5-figure months, doing what I love, serving deeply, because that is really important to me. I live a soul-aligned life and business, and I am a multiple best-selling author. Okay. I've been featured in multiple places, written many books, and I'm in partnership with Tree Nation. I love to plant a tree for every client that comes on board with me. So those were some of my wins in the last couple of years once I started mixing soul and strategy. 5-figure launches, 20K launches, 30K launches, 50K launches. I even had a 100K launch. So I dedicated my life now to helping others do the same, to clear your blocks to wealth. And we're going to do a really beautiful clearing today. How to stay on purpose and aligned. Sharing your gifts with the world without fear as you shine your light. Okay? I'm really all about making money by doing what you love every day. And making money is easy when you shine, serve, and sell guilt and shame free. So let me know in the comments, do you feel guilt or shame around receiving compensation for your work? Do you feel undeserving of receiving money? So for me, the bigger win for me really in all of this is that I can stay at home because I need to be flexible around my son. I truly feel deeply fulfilled. I feel like I am on my path every single day serving the greater mission in this big awakening, okay, in the ascension of Mother Earth. Okay, what I'm sharing with you today, and we're going to get into it right now, I'm going to give you 3 just really quick but powerful tips, then we're going to get into the clearing, okay? And feel free to ask any questions. So what I'm sharing with you, it didn't just work for me, works for my clients too. Nina's an Akashic Records and Reiki Master Teacher. She was getting one-on-one clients. She had 2 failed launches, so she was making good money actually, but it was a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of one-on-one work. And we worked together for 30 days, launched 1 group program, and she had a 5-figure month. So much easier, so much more time efficient for her. Okay, getting into the training now. This is for you if you're a spiritual woman and you want to make money for sharing your gifts, if you want to feel successful while helping more people and create a thriving business that supports your family, if you want to shine your light to empower others without fear and feel deeply aligned while ushering in the new earth paradigm, please stay with me. Let's get into it. Secret number 1, how to make money without spending money. So this is one of the core things many of my clients come to me with. They're like, don't have money for a website, I don't have money for this, I don't have money for that. And we really, truly believe, especially with a lot of, how do I say this without, we're made to believe, especially early in business, that we have to invest like 10 grand in a coach so that we can make money, right? I want to disrupt some of these beliefs so that you can leave today and actually start making money. You don't need to pay for a website. And I know of a really amazing website that has a free plan. If anyone needs it, please DM me and I will send it to you, by the way. You do not have to pay for fancy software. You don't need to buy high-ticket business trainings. You don't need to pay for marketing. You don't need to pay a team. You don't need to pay a photographer. You don't need to pay a graphic designer. I built my business organically. I was doing it on my own without a VA. I have never had a professional photo done. I still do my graphics to this day. One launch, I had one launch, I had my team do it for me, and it was beautiful. But for me, a part of being a spiritual entrepreneur is loving that creative aspect of my business and putting things like this together, presentations, sales pages. I actually enjoy that because I get to make things look pretty, okay? Okay, and still to this day, I could probably confidently say I only use one main software, and they do have a free version. And if I tell a lie, I'll let you know. I'll put it in the comments. So let me know if you think that you need to have any of these. I sold out a program recently, the Golden Goddess, using a Google Doc. Okay, I didn't even use a sales page. Okay. And yes, it's great to have all these. They can make your life easier, but you don't need them to start making money now, to start making good money now. Pardon me. And I just want to say on this, if you think you need these to make money, you are right. You are the one that's right, because you are the one that is creating your reality with your thoughts, okay? So if you do think this and you want to dispel this belief today, please let me know in the comments. I just want to check in on the chat really quickly. Wendy fell for it. Well, I don't know. What software? I'll send it to you, Wendy. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, thank you, Linda. That's so beautiful. Yes, Loy. Yes. Okay. So this is a bit of a call out there, isn't it? I'm calling you out. If you think you need one of those things to make money, you are right. And I'd love for you to get really honest with me now and say, yeah, I do believe I have to spend money on A, B, or C. And I will clear that for you today on the call. All right? Just quickly, I love other people's rags to riches story. Love them. Sarah Jessica Parker was on welfare. Ed Sheeran had next to no money. Arnold Schwarzenegger lived without plumbing or a phone. Eminem, as we know, had a really rough childhood. Celine Dion grew up in a poor family. Selena Gomez couldn't even afford gas. Halle Berry lived in a homeless shelter, and Hilary Swank lived in a trailer park. Just letting that sink in for a minute. This is my favorite one. Before J.K. Rowling delved into wizards, witches, and magic, she had to endure poverty. She was a single mum who could barely feed herself, and she was writing manuscripts by hand in cafes with her baby by her side. She had to live on welfare to survive. Her agent once told her that she would never make money writing children's books. And now her net worth is close to $1 billion. I've got chills, right? I freaking love to see an underdog rise to the top because they just won't let anything hold them back from creating their dreams. Like, chills. I love it so much. Pardon me. Okay, let's get into secret number 2. Here's what you do need, okay? Now, we can't sit on the couch and hope to make money, all right? There are certain things, and this is where I'm talking about bringing in that divine masculine energy with the divine feminine, or you might call it bringing in the tangible, mixing the tangible with the intangible, or the soul and the strategy, okay? We need the both to make it work where we're currently at energetically, right? The way I see us in the future is we'll just be able to, think it and it'll manifest. And that actually can happen. But to create a thriving, sustainable business, you do need foundations that you can build upon. And this looks like being consistent, okay? Sharing your message in an authentic way, knowing who your soul people are, and having that soulful strategy. So that doesn't have to be my strategy. That can be your strategy. There are strategies out there. My wholehearted belief is all of the strategies work, but it's about choosing one that you feel most aligned with and then sticking with it. Sticking with it, okay? Oh, I spelt believe wrong. Believe in you. This really is probably the biggest one, because if you don't believe in yourself, you're going to start sabotaging yourself from showing up consistently, from sharing your message authentically, right? It all comes down to that belief. Let me know if you agree there or if you disagree. Now, there are always exceptions to the rule. Sometimes there is something, there's a real sticking point and you just can't move past it no matter what you're doing. That's when we would look into, okay, what's keeping this in place? Is it a generational curse? Is it an attachment? And now, I don't want to go too deep into that right now, just because we can, again, allow ourselves to think we're cursed when we're bloody well not, all right? So I want this to be an empowering call, not a disempowering call. If you do want to dive more into that sort of thing, you're welcome, pardon me, to DM me and we can chat about that. I'm happy to open up my DMs for the rest of this week. Okay. How to stop the fear of failure? Blocking your next level of success. So I just really want to, there is something else that wants to be said about this, and what is it? It'll come back to me. Okay. Secret number 2, how to stop that fear of failure, blocking your next level of success. Now, when you fear failure, you sabotage even your very best efforts of achieving success. Yeah. You want to succeed, but you just don't. You feel blocked from receiving. You underestimate your true ability to have everything you desire. I'm so passionate about this, and that's why this is called Awaken to your wildest imaginings, because you truly are beyond your perceived human limitations. How would it feel to give yourself permission to fail? And know that that's okay. And failure, to me, it's a self-imposed construct, because what is failure, really? And I would invite you to really go into those fears. So let's just quickly do this now. What is failure to you, first off? What would failure be? And what would happen if you did? So what is failure to you? And what would happen if you did fail? And I would invite you to really go into that possibility and feel that fear and everything else it brings up for you. And just wonder, okay, but what if I did it anyway? What if I did it anyway? Because your purpose is bigger than you. For me, I don't believe in failure anymore. I really don't. There are stepping stones on the way. There are times when we veer off course. There are times when we're in that ebb of life, not the flow of life. I don't see it as failure, any of it. Now, I have found different, in researching Thomas Edison, I have found that he failed 1,000 times, and there are other documents that say he failed 10,000 times. Now, if Lloyd Jones is on here, I think you will have the true answer to that, Lloyd, because I know you are like the book of life in human incarnate. But he said, I didn't fail 1,000 times or 10,000 times or whatever it was. The light bulb was an invention just with those 1,000 steps. So what if every part of what you perceive of failure is just a step to your highest desires in this lifetime? I just want you to sit with that for a moment. And what if you are 10 steps in or 70 steps in and you only had a few more steps to go, but you stopped because you thought you were failing? That to me is true failure if I was going to, you know, if I was going to choose something to say failure was. It's the actual us stopping. Failure would be if I lost everything and I might actually lose my kids. Yeah, I would recommend going into that fear. I guess for me, I feel like I have the advantage because I've already lost everything a couple of times in my life. I've already lost my kids. I lost my home, my car, my belongings. When I came into recovery, I had 2 suitcases to my name and they were given to me from welfare. So to me, it's like I've been there. And the only way is up from those darkest points in our lives, okay? Yeah. Beautiful, Loy. Okay. Elon Musk, his net worth is over $22 billion. Now, he was rejected from Netscape. What did I mean to say outed there? I don't know what I meant to say there. Yeah, but he was rejected from Netscape and something similar with Zip2. PayPal was initially voted the worst business concept of the year in 1999. Obviously, he was the co-founder of PayPal. Tesla was failing hard before it became profitable, and everyone expected SpaceX to fail. Now, look at him. Like, whoa. And I love this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He who is not every day conquering some fear has not learned the secret of life. So, and I'll be completely transparent with you. I still get nervous before I hop on these calls because I know there's going to be people that I've never met before. And it's just a natural fear that I have today, but it doesn't stop me from coming live and sharing my whole soul with you. But a few years ago, I used to break out in a cold sweat, get a tummy ache, and I'd just think, you know what, no one's going to be there anyway, so stuff it. And it gets easier and easier and easier the more you face and move through those fears. Okay, let's talk about today why the world needs you right now, and then we're going to move into the clearing shortly, so get ready. Here's the thing. You chose to incarnate at this very specific time in the history of this planet, okay? And it's a really pivotal time. It's really pivotal. You chose to come and help. You chose to come and help, okay? There are so many of us being born right now, particularly in the last, from even like 60s and 70s, we started having new waves of souls come in to help in...
I did telekinesis.
Did you?
I did telekinesis!
Oh my gosh.
I was...
You're right?
It lifted.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
My
2
body
seconds.
feels wasted.
Okay. You want to tell me all about it shortly?
I was like doing it, and then I promise on your life it went like this for like 4 seconds.
It's overwhelmed you. Okay.
I thought it was fake, but it's real.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. It's a good
It
thing.
uses a lot of energy though.
I think you should have a little sit, maybe hop in the shower, darling. Yeah?
And I was going to try for fun.
I know.
And then my entire body started shaking, and then it went like this for like 4 seconds.
Wow. That is cool.
Because there was this dude, he's like he's a warlock. No, he's a wizard.
Okay.
And I saw it on YouTube, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
And he said it's real.
Okay.
And he did it. I thought it was an edit, but
Oh,
it went like this for like 4 seconds.
Yes.
And it used a lot of my energy and my.
it is real.
I
Do
feel really sensitive.
you want to hop in the shower? Just cool down. Just go and cool down because it's hot. Okay, good boy.
I didn't know it was real.
Woo. Wow, that's really cool. That is so cool. Oh, I can't wait to hear more about that. Okay, let's get back into it. He's really overwhelmed now. Okay. There is no one like you. No one. You have gifts that only you can share. I don't care if there are 10 of you here right now that say you're a Reiki master. There are gifts that only you can share, okay? There are people waiting for you right now. Wayne Dyer said, when you stay on purpose and refuse to be discouraged by fear, you align with the infinite self in which all possibilities exist. I need a sip of water after that. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Again, I want to bring Loy into this. She is amazing. This stuff I'm sharing with you doesn't just work for me. Again, Loy is an Akashic Records master healer teacher. She, again, was getting one-on-one clients, about 2 to 3K a month, but a lot of effort behind the scenes. Again, very similar to Nina. A lot of effort to get that 2 to 3K. So we worked together for a few months. And this is what she said. She was averaging about 2.5 to 3K a month, doing readings, constant promotion. And since working with me and packaging up her beautiful gifts, this was her first launch. Her very first launch, she had 9 people come in at nearly $1,000 each. That's almost a 5-figure launch on her first ever launch. And I'm so proud of her. Oh. So today I promised to talk to you about how to live your purpose and shine your light, becoming a global spiritual leader without going broke. Usually I do these classes over 3 to 4 days, but I didn't know if I was going to be moving this week. So I've condensed a lot into one class because I wanted to really give us some time to get into the clearings, because they are like the biggest piece of what I do with and for my clients, okay? So I really want to get into that. Of course, if you have any questions at all about what I've shared with you, if you still think you can't live your purpose and make money, please put it down, because that's why I'm here today. I want to clear those beliefs today on the call. If you don't think you can shine your light without that fear, like if you think the fear is still going to stop you, let me know. Let's clear it on the call today. And what are your thoughts about becoming a global spiritual leader? Do you think you're not good enough? Are you comparing yourself to the gurus in the industry, who, by the way, started off as normal human beings and they still are? Okay, let's keep going. We're nearly there. Obviously, we know it can take more. I don't want to install in you the belief that it has to take more or you have to spend money to make more, because that's not what I'm about. Like I said, that's disempowering. For me, I spent years trying to do this on my own, and I didn't feel worthy of making money. That was probably my personal biggest block, and I didn't think I would make it, right? Literally 10K months were not in my realm of like thought at the time. So why do most women who do struggle in business continue to struggle? You know, like you found yourself in the same position a year later. That is so damn frustrating. I wholeheartedly believe that you are the world's best kept secret, but no one knows about you. To me, that's the problem. That's why I focus on, no, I don't focus. That's why about 2 years into my business, started writing the books, started getting features in magazines, articles, and things like that, because people need to know about us, right? And if you don't want to pay for paid marketing, which I'm not even there yet, I don't want to pay for paid marketing yet, I can do it organically, then people need to know about us somehow, right? And that's what I want to bring to you today. The Soul Codes book project to activate your life calling. This is a 6-month sacred immersion to awaken your soul's calling so that you can crystallize your purpose and share your light with the world, okay? Spots are limited. I'm only taking on 22 authors for this project, and we are filling currently, all right? It includes this. So this is what it includes: 6 months guidance and support on writing your chapter, on writing a powerful biography. It includes professional editing and formatting, professional book cover design, publishing on Amazon, including hardcover, financial and marketing strategy to catapult your business. This includes authors from other areas in the healing, coaching, and mystical industries, allowing for cross-promotion so that you can build your audience. It includes the global PR campaign, a global summit, and becoming an Amazon best-selling author, okay? This is how you begin to create that authority for those that are going to see this book, and what happens for you beyond this book. So, like I said, this is a sacred project. It's an intimate group experience for healers, mystics, lightworkers, and visionaries. This will create global visibility to attract new soul clients and scale your business with ease. This will help you to stop trading time for money, you know, those $100 one-off sessions. And I'm not saying that that's bad, because money is money and that's good, and I would totally appreciate doing that if I wasn't, you know, launching group programs like I do. But this is what I want. This is my personal intention for the ladies that are coming in on this project, okay? Because yes, it's going to be amazing becoming a part of a book and becoming a best-selling author, but it's what happens for you beyond the book launch that's really magical. Okay, so it's time to shift from best kept secret to the global luminary that you are. All right, and this is the investment. It's $1,500, or you can come in on a 12-month payment plan. Now, I'm not going to pop the link to sign up for this in here, and there is a very purposeful reason behind that. That is because I am vetting anyone who comes into this book. I'm being really intentional. Please don't allow your limiting beliefs to tell you you're not good enough. If this is speaking to your soul, my beautiful assistant Nikki is going to be popping a link for a mini soul chat below, where you can come to me and go, okay, I want to do this, but I'm afraid. Or I want to do this, but I don't know if it's for me. And I will be completely honest with you, okay? Because like I said, and being very intentional about who comes in on this project, because there is a higher purpose to this book, and that is to assist in the greater ascension, in the collective ascension that's happening right now. All right. Okay. Obviously, this isn't for everyone, so this will give you a bit of an idea if this is or isn't for you. This is for you if you're ready to stop feeling unseen, unheard, unfulfilled, or unpaid. And if you're ready to share your sacred work with the world and rise into riches and leadership, okay? If that's you, I would invite you to click on the link that Nicole Dennon's going to be popping in the comments to book a mini soul chat with me. All right. Again, other testimonials from the women that I have been working with over the last couple of years. All right. So I just want to say that time is of a factor, and this opportunity won't be open for long. So we're probably nearly half full. This is the last time I'm going to launch this for this specific project live. The rest of the spots I'm going to fill with people I already have in the DMs. I'm literally chatting to, I don't even know how many women at the moment, okay? So if this is for you, the quickest way to get into this is going to be to book that call with me, because I'm literally going through DMs, scrolling back to people that I'm in the middle of chats with, and I can lose people that way. So obviously only book if you're going to show up, because I never do calls like this. I'm very intentional with my time as a projector in human design. I need lots of downtime, lots of me time, and my son takes most of that away, all right? So, yeah, only book if you're going to show up, and obviously there's a financial commitment required. We've spoken about the financial commitment today. All right. Learn to value yourself, which means fight for your happiness. That brings us to the end of the actual presentation, and we're going to get into the clearing now. Yay. I'm just going to shut this door because my son is making some noise. Go ahead, get out. Well, it was really special that my son discovered he's got telekinesis on the call. So, and again, a couple of years ago, I would have died if he came in during the live, because I thought, awesome Wendy would love to. Lovely Linda. Yes. I don't know if Nikki is, you know what? I think I can do it. I can. Yeah, I would have died if my son came in the middle of a live a couple of years ago. Like, I just wouldn't have coped. I would have thought, that's it, I've done it wrong, I'm not good enough. Cool, that's going to YouTube. Okay, it's there. Anyway, right. Thank you, Belle. I really appreciate that. And it took me a lot of time and effort to get to where I am today, because I would have rathered be a chameleon and blend in like with the wall. I would have rather blend in and not be seen at all at one point, you know, and I've changed that. Thank you, Linda. I think that was really special. He was all shaky and teary, like he totally overwhelmed himself. But you know what? Kids with special needs are so special, not just because they're neurodivergent. What I found, because I used to be a support worker with, special needs, they're really in tune with their gifts, and it's so beautiful. Okay. All right. I love that, Brianna. And you know what? A lot of us can't, we come into business so that we can have that flexibility, right? And soulmate clients understand totally. I love that he did that. That's so cute. Yeah, ADHD. My son's got that too. Yeah. Beautiful. And they really, I do believe, again, I don't want to disempower them for being neurodivergent, because I believe there's so much beauty in them. He sees the world in a different way. And that's what the world needs. This is a part of our collective ascension, is people coming back to their hearts and not judging these children or their parents. Anyway, don't get me started on that. Let's get into the clearing. I need water. The temperature is rising in here. Okay, bringing the energy down. You know what I'm going to do, and I've just received the guidance for it, is I'm going to come back and do a separate live belief clearing, just because we have been on here for almost an hour already, and I'm going to run the clearings now. And it will also save me trying to look for everyone's everyone's beliefs that they've written down. That feels good. Okay. So when you are ready, just taking a nice long deep breath and dropping your awareness down into your heart space. Imagining that you can breathe in and out through your heart with those nice, long, deep, intentional breaths. Beautiful. Taking a moment here to call all of your energy back to you now. Calling back all parts and pieces of you back into this now moment. Beautiful. I'm just going to request access to your higher self and soul records for the purpose of running these alignments today, and just having a yes in your mind is all that's required. Thank you. Okay. Good. Just becoming aware of a beautiful pink light that surrounds you now. And whether you see this or don't, that's okay. Just knowing that it's there. And just begin breathing this light into your body and into your heart, allowing this pink light to open and expand your heart. This is the pink light of compassion, one of the highest vibrations available to us as humans at this time. Just allow that light to light up all the cells and molecules in your body and inside your heart. Beautiful. And now just dropping a cord of light from your heart and running this light down through your body and down through your legs, running it out through the soles of your feet and deep into the earth. Sending this cord of light down through the layers of the earth, deep into the earth mother's core. Wrapping your cord of light around her circle of light. And you may see this as a warm golden light full of love, nurturing, grounding energies, just anchoring your cord of light in there. Beautiful. And just giving yourself a moment here to feel into this energy. This is the heart chakra of Gaia, Mother Earth's fifth dimensional aspect. feeling into that heart-to-heart connection between your heart and hers. Feeling into that energy of infinite wealth, knowledge, and abundance available to you here. Beautiful. Begin drawing up that warm golden light back up through your cord of light. Drawing this back up through the layers of the earth and into the soles of your feet. Feel her warm golden light rising up your legs like a wave of liquid relaxation. It's rising up through your body and into your heart space now. Good. Now pulling a thread of that golden light and running it up through your high heart. Running it up through your throat chakra, up through your third eye, and out through the top of your crown. Sending this beam of light up into the atmosphere, out into the universe, and sending it out beyond our universe, through and past the multiverse, and sending it out as far as you can possibly go until you reach that beautiful white iridescent light of the heart of creation. Good. Just entering into that space and anchoring your cord of light in here. Feeling into that heart-to-heart connection between your heart and Creator's. Drawing down that iridescent white light from Creator back down through your beam of light, back down through the multiverse, the universe, and down in through your crown chakra. And as it floods your heart space, just noticing how beautifully this iridescent white light mixes with the golden light from Gaia and the pink light of compassion. And this is creating a really beautiful ball of iridescent rose gold light now in the center of your heart. Using your breath, breathe this rose gold light out through your body. Breathing this light out beyond your physical body, and extend this light out at least 12 feet in all directions around you. This is creating a beautiful ball of iridescent rose gold light that you are now in the center of. Just taking a moment there to notice how safe and protected you feel, and just how loved and nurtured you are. Okay. Taking a nice deep breath here and centering yourself in the most sacred space of your heart. In divine love and light, calling in bear medicine now. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. This alignment is beginning to run, and just breathing through the energy. Bear medicine and bear spirit guide are supportive for periods of time when we are at the beginning of a big transformation, taking a new direction, spending time going within and accessing the unconscious mind, and at times when we are invited to draw on our inner strength. This alignment will connect you with Bear Medicine and Bear Spirit Guide to assist you with support in a journey of transformation, taking new directions, new beginnings, going within, accessing the unconscious mind, and the support to access and draw on your inner strength. On a physical level, this alignment's actually very supportive to healing the kidneys. In hibernation, the bear's kidneys shut down completely, thus regenerating. And this alignment is drawing on that healing energy, bringing it into the kidneys. And just noticing if you feel the energy shift around you. Also, I'm getting to, you may notice more in the coming days imagery of the bear. And that is Bear Spirit Guide coming through to show you that you are so supported on this journey of transformation and drawing on that inner strength of bear. Beautiful. Divine Love and Light, calling in Black Panther now. Creator Changer, thank you. Black Panther is associated with the feminine, dark mother, life, power, night, and shadow. Indigenous peoples of North and South America held Panther as very sacred, with great magic and power. The Arawak believe that Panther is a tie to all life, that nothing exists without it. So the medicine of Black Panther is now coming through, breathing into this energy as it connects you with Black Panther medicine and Black Panther Spirit Guide to awaken your inner passion, to help you dive deep into shadow, facing fears, including fear of the future, embracing the unknown, and reclaiming your power. Tissue.
Yeah, I have this because the lasers.
Yes. Just finishing up, baby. Beautiful. And I feel like a lot of you do already have Black Panther in your field, and this is activating that connection more deeply. Okay. So remember that you can call on Black Panther. Black Panther, I love to call on Black Panther if I am journeying into my shadows or fears, because I feel instantly protected and supported, and know that nothing can touch me. So taking Black Panther on your journeys is really powerful. Divine love and light, calling in eagle. Beautiful boy. Eagle is a very sacred creature and is associated with much mysticism and mythology. In ancient Aztec society, the chief god told the people to settle where they found an eagle perched on a cactus eating a snake. And this later became Mexico City. Zeus was known to transform into eagle to control thunder and lightning. And Sumerians worshipped eagle as a god. In Egyptian hieroglyphics, eagle is the symbol for A, which is also the symbol for the soul, the spirit, and the warmth of life. In Christian mysticism, eagle is the symbol of resurrection. Eagle feathers are considered very sacred and have been used for centuries in healing and cleansing rituals and ceremonies. This alignment will connect you with eagle medicine and eagle spirit guide to bring in the energy of sacredness, life, resurrection, and purification. Eagle can help connect you to your own inner guidance and help you see with more clarity and from a big picture perspective. So eagle medicine and eagle spirit guide is actually with you right now. And if there is a situation that you wish to gain a deeper clarity on or see it from that higher perspective, now is the time to ask. And just know that those answers may come to you instantly. They may come to you in your dream state, or even through divine messages and synchronicities sprinkled throughout your life, a bit like angel numbers. So we really want to ground these energies in before we finish up today. And what I'm being guided to do is create another call where we're actually going to be clearing your fears and beliefs and call in 3 more spiritual beings: dragon, phoenix, and unicorn. And I think we are going to do that we'll do it on Friday. So that's will be Thursday evening for a lot of you. And I'll set it up as an event. Okay, so let's ground these in, grounding all of these beautiful energies into your heart and into your high heart, grounding them into your mind and your higher mind, grounding them into every cell of your body, your subtle bodies, your DNA, grounding these down into your Earth Star chakra, down into the heart chakra of Gaia, into your soul grid, and into all dimensions and beyond now. And I just want to finish by saying, okay, there are a lot of spiritual beings right now that are like, the way I see them is they're on, it's like they're on the edge of the world and they're waiting to pounce, right? Like animals, but in a beautiful way. Waiting to pounce and support and help. And it's not just the animal spirits, it's the elementals, it's our star families, our galactic brothers and sisters. They are all like perched, I want to say the edge of the world, I don't know why, but perched surrounding us, that the world at the moment. Some of us are calling them in, so they're like shooting in and helping, and and some of them are like, we got to wait because the law of free will states that we've got to ask for the support. Okay, and that's how we can really boost and collapse timelines in a sense, is asking for that support. It's an element to it anyway, okay? So yes, we already have lots of beings like coming in, they're here, they're helping. Some are perched on the edge of the earth waiting. Some are perched really close to us going, okay, I'm here to support you, but you just need to ask me to support you. Yeah, beautiful. They're so ready. And this is a big part of why we are feeling a collective chaotic energy. We're seeing that in the weather, like even more, everything's amped up. Emotions, energies, sickness, death, weather events, really just is that's to me, that's that collapsing timeline energy. It's a bit chaotic because we're finding our new normal. Yeah, anyway, I could talk about that. But if your soul is a big fat yes to this book project, I invite you to book in just a quick mini chat with me to see if it's going to be a fit for you. And what else? That's it. I'm gonna recreate an event so we can do some more of the clearings that I wanted to do today. This went for longer than I thought it was going to. I thought I'd have a lot more time to run some more energy and really clear those beliefs, because that's really important that we clear those beliefs that we're cutting up from today. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for your patience with the Zoom error, because I used not Zoom, with my son coming in and with running out of the time element. So I will be back on Friday and we will run more energy. So thank you. Sending you so much love. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.